One of the best football schools in the world is Barcelona's La Masia Academy. In fact, players that train there frequently succeed in the professional levels without ever making an appearance for the Barcelona first team. Many players have had to walk elsewhere, but have nonetheless established decent careers, even though Lionel Messi, Xavi, and Iniesta are among the players who came through the Catalan club's academy and went on to become legends at Barcelona. Here, we've brought together 10 players who you will have heard of, but probably had no idea, or had completely forgotten, were alumni of La Masia. Number 10. Mikel Arteta. The current manager of Arsenal played for the BARCA C and BARCA B during his 5 years at La Masia, but never saw action in the first team, before succeeding on the British Isles with Rangers, Everton, and Arsenal. Then he went on to PSG. As one of the top up-and-coming coaches in the manager's game, he is now using his skills there to help Arsenal develop their exceptional young prospects. What I discovered at La Masia was that there was internal competition, because we all wanted to be first-team players, and each of us couldn't achieve that goal, he stated. The way he's managing Arsenal, we may see the Spaniard return to Barcelona, but this time as a coach. Number 9. Manu Trigueros. Trigueros, a Villarreal icon who has played in well over 400 games, played for the Barcelona under-18s for one season in 2007. He played for the C team at first and barely made the squad before moving on to Masia, then signed with Villarreal. Since then, he has shown to be one of La Liga's most dependable midfielders, and in 2021, he was even linked to returning to Barcelona. Number 8. Andre Onana. Although the route from Barcelona to Ajax is well-traveled, Onana spent 5 years in Barcelona's development system before joining the Amsterdam club in 2015. His style of play is precisely what you would expect from a goalie with those clubs on his resume. Bold, courageous, and constantly trying to get his gloved hands and foot on the ball to give his defenders an extra passing option. In other words, enough to make your heart leap out of your chest. Before a severe drug ban caused him to miss the most of the 2021-22 season when he accidentally took one of his wife's diuretic tablets, which included a prohibited chemical. He used his skills to help Ajax win 5 major trophies, a Europa League final, and a Champions League semi. However, he returned with a bang, joining Inter on a free transfer and proving himself to be one of the world's greatest modern stoppers, leading them to a 2023 Champions League final. He's now the starting goalkeeper for the best team in England, Manchester United. Number 7. Alex Grimaldo. Grimaldo, who is a favorite among those who spread transfer rumors, has excelled as an offensive left back at Benfica, winning 3 cups and 3 Primera Liga crowns. But he didn't get his start at the renowned Benfica Academy. During his 8 seasons with La Masia, Grimaldo played for the youth teams 4 times. Grimaldo now is playing under a Real Madrid icon Xabi Alonso and is without a doubt one of the first names on the team sheet for Bayer Leverkusen. Number 6. Oriol Romeu. It's easy to imagine him in Southampton's red and white stripes. You can even picture him wearing Chelsea blue if you close your eyes. But in Barcelona's red and blue, not a chance. However, it did happen. 6 years after joining Barcelona from local rivals Espanyol, Romeu made his debut in the 2010 Spanish Super Cup loss to Sevilla, playing twice for the first squad at Camp Nou. Fast forward to 2024, he has returned to Barcelona but has been sent on loan to another club in Catalonia, Girona. Number 5. Pepe Reina. Reina is the player on this list with the most games played for the senior team. Imagining him with hair is still easier than imagining him with the BARCA badge on his breast. Interestingly, both things happened at the same time. Number 4. Keita Balde. Balde was born to Senegalese parents in Catalonia, and La Masia recognized his talent early on. However, his prospects of making Barcelona's first team were wrecked by an ice cube. According to reports, at the age of 15, Balde played a practical prank by placing an ice cube in a teammate's bed. We think that's a relatively mild practical joke. However, BARCA overreacted, transferring him to Cornellà, a satellite club, for a season and giving them some of his playing rights. After Balde scored 47 goals for their young squad, Barcelona decided they wanted him back right away. However, we don't blame Balde for not wanting to go. Rather, he relocated to Lazio, where he established a strong reputation in Serie before attending Monaco, Inter, Sampdoria, Cagliari, and Spartak Moscow, and now is playing for Sivasspor. Number 3. Marc Cucurella. Cucurella is excellent. Cucurella played for BARCA's youth teams and BARCA B during his 8 years on the team's books. He also made 1 senior appearance, substituting for Lucas Digne during the Copa del Rey after stints with Eibar and Getafe. He flourished in the Premier League with Brighton, which was not surprising considering his football background. He undoubtedly benefited from the offensive qualities and ball control he acquired at La Masia for Graham Potter's Nimble Seagulls team that described his tenure at the AMX as possibly the best year of my career after relocating to Chelsea. Number 2. Rafa Mir. Mir has already had a strange and convoluted career at the age of 27 before making his senior debut for Valencia in 2017. He played for 5 different clubs as a child, including BARCA. After scoring 15 goals in 19 games with the Valencia B team, he went to Wolves in January 2018. However, he was loaned to Las Palmas, Nottingham Forest, and Huesca after failing to establish himself in the Wolves squad under former Valencia manager Nuno Espirito Santo. Finally delivered on the potential he had shown at Valencia after helping Huesca promoted to La Liga. He scored 13 La Liga goals in his first full season in the top division, earning a transfer to Sevilla, where his strong play continued and now has moved back to Valencia. Number 1. Mauro Icardi. Icardi was one of the most effective strikers in Serie A, hitting 124 goals in 219 appearances for Internacional before joining PSG and turning into more of a celebrity than a real football player. He may be the least likely Barcelona forward we can think of. When his team was in possession, Icardi tended to lurk menacingly around the 6-yard box and wait for opportunities to jump on, rarely doing much work off the ball or outside the penalty box. Nevertheless, he spent 3 years with BARCA after relocating to Catalonia as a teenager from his hometown of Rosario. He is currently leading the line for Galatasaray in the Turkish Super League, using all of his skills from La Masia. But hey, which of these names surprised you that played for the best academy in the world, La Masia? Also let me know if any of these players could play for the current Barcelona team under Hansi Flick.